Hey everybody, and welcome to our first post-Halloween update. It's November 1st. Halloween is officially over. All of our Halloween shirts are being put in hibernation as we speak, and for at least another 10 months, and we're getting ready to get back into kind of the normal updates of the site. So I hope you all had a great Halloween season. Hope you've enjoyed all of the coverage that we had. We're going to have a couple of additional just quick videos about Halloween coming up later this week. I did take a video in Paranormal Inc. for the last night at Scary Farm last night. And then also I'm going to do a video about how busy Halloween events were this year, just across the board. Everything was just slammed every single night, from theme park haunts to independent haunts to home haunts. And I'm going to kind of talk a little bit about that. If it was a one-off thing because 2020 was a wash, or if I think it's kind of a trend that's going to continue. So look for that. Later on this week we'll be talking a little bit more Halloween stuff before we officially send off Halloween into the sunset, so to speak. So for this update, we have our first official Wonder Woman Flight of Courage update from Six Flags Magic Mountain. So I went up to the park on Friday, last Friday, so just a couple days ago. Looked at some construction, took some videos of the construction and stuff like that, and we're going to share that with you here. But before we get into the official update, make sure you click below to subscribe to our channel. We would greatly appreciate it. So as I mentioned, I went to the park on Friday. It was an absolutely gorgeous day in the park, not too crowded at all when I was there. I was only there for maybe an hour or two, so not too long, but enough to kind of walk around the park. It was our first time visiting, during the day since, August. So a couple of, new things going on. Obviously a lot of construction going on, so let's get right into it. So here you see outside of Justice League, it looks like the footers are pretty much done. I didn't see any kind of digging apparatus or anything, at least on this side of the construction site. So I would anticipate supports being put up, relatively soon. They are on site, but you can see just how big that site is. It goes all the way from the entrance of Justice League, and then you can see the DC Universe store that's over in DC Universe all the way on the other side. So again, lots of footers. You can see, and there's, obviously here, California, they're pretty deep, so they're probably curing. You can also see some bigger ones there in the middle, some rectangle and square ones to go along with all of the round ones, obviously for different parts of the ride with a little bit more forces and things like that. So here you can just see you can imagine how twisted the track is going to be in this particular area. If you haven't done one of these RMC single rails, they are very twisty, very smooth. So I'm looking forward to this. So here you can see a little bit more of the larger footers, the square footers, and then kind of a still shot there. You can see some other work going on. They are keeping a lot of the vegetation here, so the palm trees, things like that. It does, really fit the theme of Wonder Woman and her island and all that stuff. So I see why they are keeping some of this stuff. So I'm glad that they are doing that. And then a little bit of a zoom in shot. Here you can see again a lot more footers have been poured and just ready to go. Sometimes a little hard to get video through the fence there. We just do the best that we can with not breaking any park rules, right? And a little bit more of the larger footers there. Obviously there will be a fence around this entire area. And then moving over to the DC Universe side, you can see here once we get past this tree, they have started working on the station a little bit. On the left side there, the front there is pretty much what it was for Green Lantern, and then some of that stuff there on where the opening is, that's some new stuff, I think. I might have to go back and look at some Green Lantern pictures, but I'm pretty sure that that's been widened a little bit. Obviously, the Ferris aircraft will be removed. Don't see any reason to keep that for a Wonder Woman. And then as we move around, you can see that the pizza place is now completely gone. And if you remember looking back into the artwork, and I'll post a picture of it here, it looked a little bit like the pizza place was still kind of there. So maybe the artwork was done before they decided to remove the pizza place. And thankfully this time nobody parked a tractor right in front of the opening here, so we were able to peek in the hole here. So again, some rather large footers. As you can see, most of the vegetation is gone. The two buildings there, one was the corn and the other was the pizza place, are gone. So there wasn't a whole lot of activity going on Friday when I was there, which again makes me think that they are preparing for the next phase of construction, which would be the supports being installed. So it looks like they've done pretty much all of the land clearing and digging of footers that they are going to do for now. Obviously there will be more for the queue and things like that, but again, it looks like they are kind of starting to move into that next phase of construction. And sometimes it's just easier to pull out and try versus trying to get video through the fence there. So then, as I mentioned, the first day that it was announced, Wonder Woman Lasso of Truth, which is the roundup, will be rethemed. We do not know what the theme is as of yet. Our guess is Supergirl. It wouldn't really require too much of a paint job or a retheme as far as the paint is concerned. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this update. Again, not really too much to see right now, just a lot of dirt and a lot of footers. But again, I do think that these supports will be going up rather soon. When that happens, we'll definitely make sure that we get out there to get some pictures and video of that. We'll see a crane on site before before that happens, obviously, because they can't just lift up supports, by themselves. So once we start seeing a crane on site, we'll know that is kind of imminent, and we'll make a plan to get up to the park and take some more pictures and video. So again, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed our Halloween coverage. Again, we'll get in more back into the the regular updates that we do on Park Journey. We'll have some more updates coming up this week. We'll have a Universal Studios Hollywood update tomorrow. Lots of work going on with Super Nintendo World, so stay tuned for that. Before I go, thank you for watching again. Make sure you click to subscribe, and we'll see you at the parks.